What is up, dudes, dudettes, and dudes who defy description? Welcome to some more awesome fun in Minecraft with me, Oz. And, well, I sure hope you guys are there because I'm having trouble seeing anything right now. As you can see, we are underwater. We're beneath Oz's epic oceanic aquarium. Oh yes, and we're getting ready to go and collect all of our fishy mobs in order to begin stocking up this awesome place that we made in the last episode. So if you didn't see that, go and check out that build, but you'll be seeing more of it today. Now, I am so excited to have an adventure. All the episodes so far, we have been focusing on building, but today it's time for an adventure with my extremely oversized turtle helmet to give us a little bit of extra breathing magic. Now, as you can see behind me, I have prepared, perhaps even slightly over-prepared even, for today's adventure. But let's have a look and see what we've got. And I'll tell you what we're doing. So what we're planning to do today is we've got to collect 32 different varieties of fish. So to catch all our fish, I have prepared lots of pre-filled, oh, not that one, not this one. Yep, pre-filled buckets of water here to catch all of our fishy friends in great quantities. Also, on top of the fish, we are hoping to catch some dolphins as well. So to catch the dolphins, we're going to need things like leads. We also have got a lot of different mob heads as well for the villagers that we're going to move into the aquarium to look after all of the fish. You can see I've got a lot of potions here, potions of water breathing for once we move out of the range of the conduit there, or as I apparently like to call it, the heart of the sea. We've got water breathing. I've also got a lot of night vision potions. However, I think that's an old thing. In Minecraft, I think you used to take night vision potions to see underwater. But I think, as you can see right now, everything looks pretty good so far. So we've got all of this stuff here. We've got things we need to breed villagers. And if I take you up here to look at the outside of the aquarium, this little device here is hopefully going to help us catch some squids, although I think the squids are going to be one of the hardest mobs to catch and move into the aquarium. But this is a bubble column that I've created that goes all the way up to the squid tank with some gates here with gaps into the squid tank. Now, this is going to be a tricky one, I think. They're going to be the hardest mob to catch by far. So I'm going to start by collecting some fish. Now, if you have never caught fish before in Minecraft, you don't quite know how to do it. You don't need to use a fishing rod, strangely enough. You do this the manual way by basically grabbing a bunch of buckets of water like we've got here and looking for some fish. So here are our first candidates. We're going to swim up to these guys are gorgeous. Who are they? A tomato clownfish. I love these. These are really, really nice, really vibrant. And you just basically scoop them up, catch them in the bucket like so, and then you can just drop them out later on. And what's really nice is it actually tells you there exactly which kind of fish you've got. So I'll know that if we're getting any duplicates, and we definitely want a lot more than just one of each fish variety, because we want people, yeah, we'll call, is that what they call fish people? People? We want them to have lots of friends when they're hanging around together in the tank. So that is our first collection of fish there, the tomato clownfish. And let me have a check of my list, because there are 16 varieties already in the tank, and thankfully tomato is not a version that we have already. So I'm happy to have these folks added. We'll put them into our shulker boxes and then we'll continue fishing on. So this is our first part of today's adventure. It's going to take place, we're going to do initially a little bit. There is quite a lot of mobs here underneath the actual aquarium itself, but we're going to go way out to my guardian farm where there is an absolutely beautiful coral reef, and we're going to do some fish catching there. So I'm going to grab, well, I've got quite a lot of buckets of water. I'm going to head out here and see if we can grab some more. And of course, I won't show you every single catch, but I'll try and show you as many as you can. And of course, while we're down here, we're going to need to watch out for these guys, the drowned, oh yes, who like to hide between the kelp to make them harder to hit. No, you're not going in the aquarium. No, bad. Oh yeah, mob head. Mob head. Oh, God, I love mob heads. Gotta get more mob heads. That is a great addition there. Oh, here's Nemo. Nemo, I found you. Okay, Nemo, no, don't be, just don't fight it, Nemo. Nemo, don't fight it. You know you want to come into the aquarium. Oh, clownfish. Now, I've actually definitely sure that I've caught these fellas before, but they're so cute. I want to catch more. I want to catch them. So let's go, and we'll have a little lovely montage here of catching some great fishies. So cue the montage. believe you just killed that pufferfish. What did he ever do to you? Okay, so after a while now of collecting some fishies, let's see how we're rocking things here underneath the epic aquarium. So we have got this whole shulker box here full of fishes, this whole shulker box full of fishes, this whole shulker box full of fishes. Oh yes, so we have collected so far 28 different species for inside there, and our target is 48. Now I think this area, although different ones keep spawning in, as you can see there, I think we're starting to run out of the varieties here. They just seem to be the similar kind of ones. So I think it's time for us to grab up our stuff and relocate. You know that way sometimes when you feel like you overpack to go on a holiday or an adventure? I feel like that right now. Do I really need all this stuff? You know what? Yes, I do. Welcome, everybody, to my Guardian farm. Now, I must admit, first of all, that my Guardian farm is by far the most least efficient, probably, design that you get, because most Guardian farms, they look a lot like this underneath with all the fence gates and what have you, and they tend to take the Guardians along and they tend to drop them down in a hole where they then drop them through lava, like you can see up over there, and then kill them. But I was like, no, man, if I'm going to spend all this effort building them, I want to see the Guardians dying. So I basically made an inverted Guardian farm where I've unnecessarily pumped them all up through this tube and then pushed them down here because I like to enjoy watching them travel all the way to their death. But these things it's still crazy. I still think it's amazing how many Guardians do come into this place. It is absolutely incredible. But anyway, we're not here today to talk about Guardians, although it is fun to see them. These evil fellas are not under any circumstances being added to our epic oceanic aquarium. I've come for this place over here that you can see underwater. Our amazing and wonderful coral reef, where I'm hoping we're going to catch some more fish. Now I do think that we're going to very quickly find ourselves out of range of the heart of the sea that's in there, so we are going to probably need to take our potions to keep us healthy underwater. So let's have a look. It's in my backpack, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're definitely out of range now of... Are we out of range? Yeah, we're out of range of the heart of the sea. So I'm going to drink my potion of water breathing to keep us breathing for 8 minutes. And then I'm going to test this now. Does this help us see better underwater? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, that's still a thing. Okay, good. That's still a thing. Because I was worried this was going to be a super dark video for you guys. So, it's time to get ourselves the second montage. And that, with the glitterfish, adds in our 29th fish. So just another, let me do some quick maths there, 19 different varieties to go. Oh, I hear the dolphin whistling. Oh, it's a good sign. Okay, cue the montage. There's no fish down here, but it's pretty. Are there diamonds? Because, you know, we'll always take a break for diamonds. Oz, no, Oz, you're getting distracted and you're gonna get lost. This is supposed to be a montage. Oh, I am so close. I've now caught 47 different varieties of fish, and we just have one more to catch. Whoa! This has been a lot harder than I thought, but every experience is a learning experience, and I had no idea that basically 90% of the fish that spawn are of the 22 typical varieties, and only 10% can be this variety that has lots of different color differentiation within them. But they don't spawn in big groups. They're now only spawning in single fish. So I'm basically looking for a single fish that is a color variety I haven't seen before, and I have drank so many potions, so many night visions, so many, wow, so many different varieties. I'm just gonna chuck these away. I don't need them now. And isn't this beautiful? I kind of just paused here for a moment because sometimes in Minecraft, this is one of the reasons I play this game. It is so pretty. is such a pretty game. Just look down here. This bit here is kind of scary, but also very beautiful. Look at this. Oh, it's because I've got night vision. That's a completely dark area underneath there where you can see all the mobs spawning. So, let's dive on in, and I wanted to bring you with me when we search for our very last variety of fish. Ooh, this could be it. This individual fish on its own here. That is a flopper, light blue and yellow. Let me consult the list. Flopper. No, we don't have it. Oh yes, I love you. I love you, flopper, light blue and yellow. You are the 48th fish. Oh yes, I've finally done it. Finally done it. Oh yes, we've got the 48 varieties. Can you believe it, Squid? It's been like 3-4 hours it's taken us. I thought this would be like a short task. No, it can't be. Is it? And a Betty yellow and red. Do I have a bet? We got 49! 49! Can you believe it, Squid? 49 different varieties of fish. You go looking for the last one and 2 different fish come along at once. Oh, it's so nice to have 48 and 1 spare 49. This is awesome. Now, let's have a look. I've still got 4 minutes of water breathing and night vision left, so I'm not going to waste that. I'm going to spend the rest of this time gathering our fantastic sea pickles, because you can never have enough for our aquarium, and this is great. Oh, I'm so happy. This has been a much more epic challenge than I thought, and this is only one part. We've still got to get the squids and the dolphins, and oh yes. But anyway, folks, I'm going to grab some sea pickles here, revel in my excitement, and I'll meet you back at Oz's epic oceanic aquarium to start putting these fish into their tanks. Welcome back to Oz's epic oceanic aquarium. I've taken all of our lovely caught friends and been placing them into the tanks. Hold on a sec. There's one in there that shouldn't be in there. You're not a clownfish. Do you think you're a clownfish? Who are you? No. Oh. Oh no, it's so close. You're a threadfin. What are you doing in there? You're in the wrong one. Okay, I thought I'd placed every fish in the tank, but apparently I've missed one, a threadfin. Okay, that's cool. I was wondering, I thought to myself, like, why was I so short on threadfins? I wonder if I've just been placing them. There you go. You can be with your friend there. So I've now placed all of our 48 fish. Well, I placed 46. I saved 2 of them to share with you guys, and it's just looking amazing. I just have to say I'm still absolutely blown away by the range of fish that are in there. And they're so pretty. There's just so many fish, and they're so cool. I love them so much. And you'll notice as well, I've added sea pickles to every tank as we collected them on our little adventure there, and they look so fantastic, especially ones where we've got lots and lots of fish. I love it. I love it. So let's go up to the next floor. And of course, the most amazing thing that I learned, I did say it before, but I'll say it again, was I didn't realize that basically 90% of the fish that you see in the game are things like, not these ones, like the cichlids and the yellow tangs. 90% of them are these ones that spawn in big schools that you see there. But only 10% of them are these rare ones, like this glitter orange grey variety. And you can see it. Where are you? Yeah, you're there. This one lone fish. And this one as well, the Betty green light grey. There's a really nice lime one as well. So they only spawn by themselves, and they're super rare. So as you can see, in keeping with the idea of this being a shop, I decided to put NFS, not for sale, because they're rare, and also just because I don't have any more. So if I created my own shop, I've learned a lot for what I would do on a multiplayer server, and they're so pretty. Now, it's hard to have a favorite because they're all so cool, but if I was to pick one for my favorite, where are you? My favorite has to be one that sounds tasty, but don't worry, I definitely won't eat them. Here we go. The cotton candy beta, or beta. I'm going to call you beta, because I like to think that you're not a beta version, you're your final form. And these are definitely my favorite, because I love cotton candy. I think that might have swayed me, but I just love the color of them and think they're so cute. They're just the greatest. Look at them all. They're awesome. So let's head up to the next floor, the 3rd floor of the aquarium. Here we go. So we're going to place flopper, lime, and green. Now this one is a beautiful Beautiful fish. I'm glad that this is why I saved this one for us to do together. Look at that green fish. It's so cool. I love it. Okay, and then the very last, the 48th fish that I'm about to place is a glitter gray and magenta. And you're going to be glittering your way into our hearts. Oh, wrong bucket. Oh, that one is so cool as well. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at the colors on that. You're very, very cool, my friend. And a punk rocker fish, and you go really well with that bit of coral in there. So awesome. We have now placed all 48 of our fish. It took a lot longer to find them than I was anticipating, but we learned a lot, and these 3 floors are complete. Now, I think it's about to be nighttime, so you might need to excuse me while I have a little nap, and then I'll take you to see what else I've been up to in adding our finishing touches there. Yeah, we can see the sun setting behind. What fish is that? A sunstreak lime and red. Ah, you're gorgeous. Look at you. Okay, right, we're going to have a quick sleep, and then I'll show you what we've been up to in the rest of the aquarium. Right, so if we head up to the, not the upper floor, to the top floor, I'll show you what I've done. And this, if you thought wrangling fish was hard, wrangling villagers is the worst. So this is what I've been doing. As I was doing my work in there, you know, putting in the sea pickles, putting in the fish and all that kind of stuff, every time it became night, I was flying all around the terrain here and looking for zombie villagers, luring them into boats, curing them, and then taking them over here, well, 2 of them, so that I could start breeding them, and then convincing them to come up this trackway, and then I created a hole where I dropped them down into the lower floor. But you wouldn't believe it. Part of it's my fault for not thinking ahead, but a lot of it is the villagers' faults, like, we cannot lie. Now, you'll happily see here that, oh, they've even got an iron golem now as well. We've got our 6 villagers. You can see the ones temp tagged. Those were the original 2, were temporary tagged ones before I named them. I took them up here to get them breeding, right? But I dropped the first villager in, and then I realized, if you see below, all these wooden doors, they can open. So the first thing the villager did was come, open the door at the top floor, and get sucked up the bubble column. So I had to get that villager back down, and then when I came back down, do you know what the second one had done? This also had a wooden door in it, and he'd opened the wooden door and walked into the water and drowned himself. He drowned himself, okay? I know that their pathfinding was stupid, and it's partly my fault for leaving the doors open, but come on! They open doors and walk into their own drowning death? Come on, guys! You're better than this. You're better than this. So, as you can see on this floor, it has meant that I've had to do a bit of renovating. And before I take the villagers down to the other floors, I'm going to have to renovate each floor to also have iron doors. And I've made them all fishermen. I'm going to trade with them just so that they don't lose their trade. And then I can get rid of all this stuff. I'm not going to let them. They don't deserve beds or work blocks on their floors. I just wanted them to have this bottom part, because I'm going to put my own heads on them, the mob heads that you might have seen me talking about earlier. But I wanted them all to have the kind of fisherman skin, because that really suits, and we're going to have one on every floor. And I'm hoping that this new thing that I've built, this little rail line, is going to be my way of getting into the place are squids, because I thought to myself, well, initially what I built is, where are my rockets? Here we go. Initially what I did is I had this bubble column. Where is this ugly dirt bubble column? Yeah, over here. And my thought was, maybe I could push squid into the bubble column and they'd get shot up, and then I had like another, I did at one point have water trying to push them in through open fence gates into the tank. But that, you just cannot guide a fish. You can't lead them, you can't put them in a boat, I don't think. Maybe you can put them in a boat, actually. Maybe I didn't try that. But my other plan is, I bet you can get them in a minecart, because you can put the freaking ender dragon in a minecart. So if I build a sort of lower platform with lots of, you know, fence gates around the outside of it to keep the water back but allow it open, hopefully I can catch some squids in there. And if I lower down this rail and basically have it going in to drop the minecart into the tank of water, this might work. But I didn't realize they were probably going to be the hardest things to get in there. Let me head off camera, and of course what I'm going to do is I have to villager proof all of those floors, so I'm going to do that next. Stupid villagers. Villager proof every floor, try and drop the villagers down, and then I'll bring you back actually when I'm going to try and put their heads on. That's going to be the best thing. And then we're going to have to name some of these guys. I want to say now that every floor is idiot proof. Sorry, I meant villager proof. Or did I? They all have metal doors, so that should prevent the villagers from messing around. Now, I've traded with each of these villagers. Well, they're not villagers, actually. They're aquarium staff. I've traded with each of them just once. And that should hopefully mean that if I take away their workbenches, yes, they retain the skins. Excellent, excellent. So what my plan is, how I'm going to get these guys, one on every floor, is I've created a hole. If we sneak and look down this trapdoor, you can see in the bottom there, I've got a little catcher with water, and I've got to say I'm really going to enjoy shoving these guys into the hole there. And my hope is that if I basically put one bench here, they should come over, try to work on the bench, and then I can push them onto the trapdoor, open the trapdoor, and one of them will fall through, then close the trapdoor, then go down, deal with that villager, and then repeat that a bunch of times. And hopefully I'll get one of these guys on every floor. And you know what? I'm going to take away your beds as well. Just in case this goes into nighttime. So you don't deserve any of this stuff anyway after the hell you've all put me through. So when it becomes work time, yep, okay, this guy's coming over. So I just need to get him onto the... Oh, go on. Yep, he's there. Oh, no. I just need to... There. Fall through. Stop. I don't want to fall in the hole myself. Fall in the hole. There he goes. Our villager is on the floor. Now, before I let him out, what I'm going to do is... I need to get rid of the water from the bottom. So I need a bucket. Alright. Good thing we've got a lot of buckets here, right? If I open this block, take that bucket away, right, he's there. And then we get the mob head that we want, so let's start with a pufferfish head. Put this in here, hit the button, and if I now look up into here, has that worked? Ah, yeah. Oh no! Oh, look at his nose coming through. Oh no! Oh, that's kind of terrifying. Oh, it's kind of... Stop sticking your tongue out like that, man. Oh, that's kind of disgusting. But it kind of works. It works. Okay, so you've got the mob head. I didn't realize. This is you, man. You're stuck here forever now. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, so he's here now. Hopefully there's no way that they can... I've got this feeling he's probably going to climb up the ladder and jump off and commit suicide. But that is our member of the staff here. And oh, this is brilliant. And we're going to call you... We're going to call this one... I think it's got to be Puff Daddy, right? I think it's got to be Puff Daddy. It's kind of weird with their hat, the way the hat goes through the head, but you know, I'll live with that. I can live with that. Because it's gonna make me laugh every time I see this guy. Every single time. Okay, so we've done that, and now I just have to do it another 4 times to get all of them. All of them onto each floor. So let me get them on each floor, and you've seen how the process works, so I'll just bring you back each time I'm ready to put the mob head on, because that's going to be the best bit. Hey! Oh, this is the best bit. The head is on, and now is the moment of truth. Come on, show everyone at home what you look like. You look kind of horrifying, friend. There's no denying that. Get off of there. There you go. You look unwell, salmon face. Oh no, no! I forgot to close the trap door. No! 2 of them have ended up on the same floor. This isn't what I meant. Okay, never mind. He's got his squid head. And the big reveal. Ah! You're horrifying. Jeez, all the fish are going to be terrified when they see these guys working with them. You're a scary looking bunch, man. You're a scary looking bunch. Now I just have to get this guy somehow back up onto the right level, which I guess I'm gonna need to create a bubble column. Get in there! Get in the door! My patience is expired. Just get in the bubble column. Get in it! Get in it! You're in there. You're in prison for life. Get in the bubble column. And here we go. The final head. The cod head. Ah! You look awful, man. You look terrible. But also hilariously funny. You look exactly like you should be working in there. In the aquarium. Man, I must be doing something wrong with these turtle eggs. It just doesn't make sense that they haven't hatched yet. I've been doing this for what feels like forever. Working on this aquarium. There must be something to do with it. Some airspace block or room block or something that is preventing these eggs from hatching. But anyway, right, we've got finally all 6 of our villagers, one on each level, each with a hilarious aquatic mob head that's well suited to them. Now I have a lot of cleaning up to do to get rid of this bubble column and get things looking back to normal around here, so I'm going to quickly get on with all that work. After a bit of tidying up, the interior is now getting back to normal. And here we can see on the ground floor, we've got Puff Daddy working away here, tending to our fish on this level. Then if we head up a floor, through our new system of metal doors and buttons, we can see who's up here. Oh yep, the tropical fish guy with his scary giant nose. Looking good, fella, looking good. This guy needs a name, so tropical fish guy, what's he going to be called? Leave your suggestions in the comments. We'll come back in a future episode and rename them as you desire. Then up on the 3rd floor here, who have we got up here? Oh yeah, we've got the salmon head person. This salmon man also needs a bit of a name, so let me know what you think salmon man should be called. And if we head up to the next level, this is going to be our squid storage area. And of course, what could you name a guy with a squid on his head except Squidward? That's right. Hello, Squidward. The name just shows you, didn't it? It just shows you. So that's Squidward on that level. Then if we head up to the next floor, this is going to be our turtle tank, and I'll need to figure out what's going on with these turtles. Definitely something is wrong. This is our guardian head guy. Whoa. Don't give me the evil eye, friend. Don't give me the evil eye. But this person needs a name, so let's have your suggestions for naming this fella too. And then on our final level, which is our dolphin level, we also have... Oh, he's being crushed right now by this guy. We've got temp tag. That's not his name, a temporary tag. That was obviously one of the zombie conversions from earlier. But this guy's got a cod head, and so we need to know what we're going to call the cod guy. So that is all 6 of our villagers. No longer villagers. They're now staff in Oz's epic oceanic aquarium, and I'm sure they're delighted about that. So it's time now for us to go and catch some squid. So let's hope the good vibes of Squidward are with us, and we can go and catch ourselves and get some squid into the tank. Give Squidward someone to hang out with. So let's do it. Righty ho, here is my idea for catching squid, and I have to be honest, I've got honestly no idea if this is going to work. I'm kind of drawing a bit of a blank on how to catch squid and get them where you want them to be. So this is my idea, kind of improvising my bum off based on kind of what I guess works in the Guardian farm. And do you know what's annoying? There was squid all over this place when I started. But anyway, hopefully this will work. So the idea is that I can push or get the squid into here, get them up here, push them into the minecart, right? Then once they're in the minecart, place this other bit of rail, get them to ride the minecart. I don't know if they die when they're out of water. I don't think so. I think they just die colliding into blocks. Then they fall into here, and this water stream will push them into the tank, like so. And hopefully, like me, they won't get stopped. Otherwise, I can just bash them in. But that is my idea of how to catch a squid. I don't know if it's going to work. Okay, it's got a squid going where I want it to go. I just need to try and box it in. I think I might have caught it. The squid is in the minecart. The squid is in the minecart. We really don't have time for this. Right. Okay, It's going! It's going! Oh, oh! Right, quick. We've got to get out there. I'm so excited about this. I think my elytra's about to break as well. Oh! Oh! Folks! You have no idea how long this has been happening. I think if I'm very, very careful here... The squid is in the tank. Oh, I think can we just have one? Is that cool? I don't think I could go through this again to get another squid. We got a squid in the tank. Thank the heavens. Thank the heavens. Squidward, where are you? Squidward, we did it, man. We did it. I'm so happy to have gotten the squid in here. It was so hard. I rename you Sacred Squid. Oh, we finally have a squid on display. I might have been saying all along I was gonna get squiddies, but I don't think I could take trying to get another squid in there. That is the hardest thing I have ever done in Minecraft. The hardest thing. Squidward, look. Isn't it great? That whole tank is just for you, Sacred Squid. Just for you. You enjoy that. Oh, now on to the dolphins, which I bet is going to be just easy by comparison. So quick update on our turtle situation. I think I figured out the reason that they weren't hatching in there, and that is because I think they need to have access to the sky in order to grow and hatch. As you can see, I've chucked these ones down here, and you can see they are already at hatch stage 1, which means they're actually hatching. And the weird thing is this one doesn't have, I suppose, oh yeah, as long as it's the glass, it still has access to the sky. And so does this one, but when they were under here, they obviously didn't have sky access. So I think sky access is important. So I've just created this little offshoot out here, lit it up so no mobs will spawn, and then as soon as they hatch, I'll basically use some seagrass to lure them back in there and seal the tank up behind them. So that is the update on there. Hopefully we'll see them hatch very soon. We got them! We got turtles! What else would we name our 4 turtles but Leonardo, Michelangelo, oh look at him go, Donatello, and the last, is that you? There you are, Raphael. There you go. Ah, there we go. Our Teenage Mutant Ninja Mini Turtles, the cutest mob in the game, and then the most gigantic, not so cute mob in the game. We have one final mob to move into Oz's epic oceanic aquarium, and then we can slap a bow on this because it is done. Now, this last one is pretty unorthodox, but I'm hopeful it should work because I've done it before in collecting ocelots, so I'm hoping it's going to work here. Now, what I'm going to attempt to do is catch some dolphins, get them with a lead, get them with a temp tag so that they don't despawn, hit them with a splash potion of slow falling, and then bring them up here, fly them into this, and they'll then get into the tank here. Now, I know what you're thinking, dolphins can't fly, but I'm pretty hopeful that they can. This kind of has worked before, and I'm hopeful it's going to work here. So, let's go and find ourselves some dolphins. I'm looking for 4 in total, and we can see how this might work. Okay, the dolphin is hit with slow falling. We can see that there. Get it with the tag, and... okay, the lead broke. See, the dolphin's partially coming out of the water, then the lead is snapping. I think the problem is Dolphin's Grace. We need that to not be active. Okay, we're so close there. This is gonna work. It's definitely gonna work. We just didn't quite get high enough. Okay, this attempt could be the one. The dolphin is still leashed and slow falling. Come on. Come on, Dolphin. You want to do this. I can tell that this is going to work. No, the lead is broken. Oh, that one was so close. Okay, so I've made a quick modification to our collection device here. I've placed fence gates underneath, so hopefully I can just launch myself through here, pull the dolphin behind me, and then it'll land on the water and get pushed through. I think this should work. Oh, the dolphin is on! The dolphin is on now. No, oh, hopefully, I think the dolphin got stuck up there though. Is the dolphin in? The dolphin is in! Yeah, baby, it worked! Who said that dolphins can't fly? Who said they can't fly? Whoever said it is a liar. Dolphins can fly just like the rest of us. Now, what I think I should actually do is go and grab some fences and leash that dolphin on that side there so I can keep the gate open while we catch the other three. But it worked. It was a bit messy, but it worked. And I think I should actually maybe take a stop by the Guardian farm because this is my last pair of Elytra and I don't want them to break before we complete this. But one dolphin is in, baby! And that was 100 times easier than getting a squid in. Flying dolphins. Now, in Minecraft, I've truly seen it all. So let me fix my Elytras up. I really need to get an XP machine furnace thing on the go. Need to grab these other Elytras, fly over to the Guardian farm, make sure we get this fixed. Grab some fence gates, or just normal fences, and then I'll see you back when we're catching our next few dolphins. Okay, that's me got 3 in now. Hopefully this is the final one, if I'm lucky. Yes! The 4th dolphin is in! Okay, quickly, let's release the other ones. Ah, they're all happy in there together. Now we can go and finish cleaning up the tank. And then we can name these beautiful babies. Okay, so we're now going to name up. Instead of temp tag, we're going to name our dolphins properly. So we're going to have one called Flipper, in honor of the famous Flipper, of course. One called Echo, after the awesome Sega game that I used to play when I was younger. And one called Snowflake, after the dolphin that was featured in Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. And we've got one here that's still going to be called Temp Tag for a little bit, who is up for grabs. I would like you guys to suggest in the comments below some names there. And that is our final mobs in position, which means Ozz's epic oceanic aquarium is complete. So let's do a little tour now that everything is done. So after many hours and many IRL days, Ozz's oceanic aquarium is finally fully complete. We fly into the jaws of death. We can head to the ground floor where we have our friend Puff Daddy looking over our many fishes, 16 different varieties on this level alone. If we then come around and head up to the next level here, we can find yet another set of fishes. Starting to get even rarer here with some of the not for sale, very rare varieties. We've got this guy here with the tropical fish head, who is a member of staff that needs naming, so suggestions in the comments below. If we then head up another level, we can see our final set of exceptionally rare fishes. Some of them are shy, all of them are beautiful. Oh yeah, oh, I knew you could climb ladders. What are you doing up here, sir? Okay, Salmon Head Man. He needs a name as well, so suggestions in the comments below. I think he's stuck now that he's climbed up here. Well, you chose to climb up there. If you climb up, fall off, and kill yourself, I will be very angry. It was very difficult to get you in there. Then our next level here is our first giant tank, where we can, of course, see our friend, Sacred Squid. Where is he? Oh, no. Oh no, I thought he was dead. I thought something happened to him. Do you know how hard it was to get Sacred Squid in there? But here he is. Sacred Squid, or she is, I don't know. What maybe you're he, she. Sacred Squid is in here, and you can of course go through the gates to enjoy swimming with the squids. If we then head up one more level, we can find our turtley friends. 8 of these fellas all together, and if we head through here, by the way, the reason that there's double fence gates is somehow one of them managed to clip through the glass, which was really weird, but they managed to do it. So we've got Michelangelo, and if we swim around a little bit further here, you can see we have an unnamed one. Oh no, that's Donatello. Leonardo, an unnamed one, so we've got 4 unnamed turtles that we're looking for names for as well. Well, I'm getting Dolphin's Grace already from here. Raphael, the 4th one there. Michelangelo, and we have 4 that still need names. So please put your suggestions in the comments below. And you can enjoy some swimming with turtle adventures. We also have this guy, the Guardian Head guy, who is requiring a name as well. Then if we come up onto the final level of the Oceanic Aquarium, one more level up. No, that's the very top floor. Make sure we're going to the right level here. There we go. We have the last and perhaps the most awesome addition here. The opportunity to swim with the dolphins. Oh yes, we've got Echo, Snowflake, Flipper, and one who is unnamed swimming around on the other side of the tank. Temp Tag, who is unnamed. So we need a dolphin name from you lovely peeps in the comments below, and Codman needs a name. You guys have got a lot of names to figure out, and the one little thing I would like to test, our little feature that we added in what seems like so long ago, is our little play feature for the dolphins. So if we find a side here, yep, hit the, oh, I've washed the button off the dispenser. Okay, let's grab this button here. In all of my messing around with the tank and waters and getting the people around, the buttons have washed off. I'll need to replace them. But there you go. Oh, they play with it! Ah, it's brilliant! Oh, look at them go! Oh, they're so happy in their tank, and I'm so happy. See, are you so happy, Iron Golem? Oh, he nodded. Yep, Iron Golem is super happy. Oh, look at them playing with those blocks. Oh, that's epic. It's beautiful. Oh, I am such a happy Oz right now. And there you have it, folks. The Oz's epic Oceanic Aquarium. It's complete. It's such a beautiful design. You fly into the jaws of death. 6 levels full of aquarium staff and every aquatic mob in the game. Some of them were harder than others to get in, but all of them are now super happy, and so am I. And that is the end of our video today. So make sure to join me next time when I'm going to be doing my first ever piece of pixel map art that's going to complement one of our existing builds and help with a couple in the future. So thank you very much. Codface Dude is coming to say goodbye to you all as well. So thank you so much for joining me. Remember, this is YouTube, so don't forget to do all the YouTubey things. As always, I won't say what they are because you all know. And from one happy Oz and 4 happy playful dolphins, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, dolphins. Bye-bye.